Grand Rising loves. This is the altar spread for the collective today. So, the sacred geometry that showed up for today is the lesson. This is the expanded flower of life. And so, it's being held by a guardian angel. And so, this talks all about using the flower of life as an information portal. That you are in a space right now where you have just been through a really intense experience and maybe still processing that, what the lesson is that you've gotten from that. And so it wants you to take a pause and to really absorb what you've learned so that you can move forward. So instead of just saying, okay, that's over with, thank God, you know, like taking off a heavy backpack, like, whew, that's over. It actually wants you to kind of sit and go through the backpack. What's in this backpack? So that's learning the lesson of every experience. And so with the guardian angel there holding it, it's saying, okay, you will be assisted in this. And so if you just ask for clarity, because that's what it's saying, you need clarity on this. If you ask for assistance and clarity, you will receive it because it's ready for you. It is time for you to look at the lesson and move on. And you have all the support you need in figuring that out. And so this is really good. I mean, this should happen after every experience, really, even if it's just a mundane experience or a little tiny, like fleeting experience that happened in just moments. If it was extremely triggering, you should always pause so that way you can say, what just the fuck happened? And you can actually dissect it and chisel away at those parts of you that are creating it and recreating it and creating it and recreating it, because that comes from the cell memory. And sometimes it's soul deep. It's not even your human deep. So really pay attention after every experience. And so the ghost dancer showed up. I believe last time this showed up, it showed up in the reverse. So actually this time it's right side up. And the ghost dance always talks about messages from spirit and most specifically ancestors, ancestral information and wisdom. And so showing up in the upright, it says, create a space at your altar to honor the ancestors, because the ancestors have a waiting message for you. And so a lot of times our experiences are to clear ancestral karma. And so if the lesson that you just went through is that type of experience, then this would be really key for you to get that information. What's the next step? And so maybe that's the cohesiveness in this spread, feeling into that and really getting that information. And so Sterlite showed up, and that's the same exact message. You will receive the support you need. And I don't have a Sterlite, but this is Sterlite. Isn't it beautiful? It's kind of like a sandstone, and it's got this iron growth that's like a cross. But I liked this picture because the other one, it looks like a heart. And so I just thought, I'll share this one. But that cross is all about receiving the support you need, but you have to ask for it. So this stone showed up and said, do you not ask for help or even accept help that is already offered because you want to appear strong? And were you taught that asking for help means weakness? And so you're diminishing your own success if anyone helped you get there. And so it's saying, no, that's not true, but it's healing that part of you that believes that. And so feel into your beliefs around that, your beliefs around having that inner circle, because support is important. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, it's important. We are not meant in the human experience to be alone. But loneliness comes from not knowing your worth. Longingness is knowing your worth but wanting to share it. And that's a healthy desire to be with someone else. There is a difference. And so feel into that. Feel into your beliefs around that. And so white buffalo woman, this is a white buffalo calf woman, showed up. Hopeful heart, see her sign. And so her sign is always heart-centeredness. Her vision, the vision of her was to end rage and war times. The whole story of her was that she brought peace. And so, but peace can only happen in presence and in heart-centeredness. And so when we operate through our heart space, everything becomes love. It's that alchemy of love. And it is so powerful. It transmutes everything. And so this is also ancestral energy. This is also ancestral energy. So the cohesiveness of the spread is that you have just come through an experience that you need to really dissect and just ask for clarity on that so that you can move past it and then move into peace. And there is support for you. The support is the flower of life, and the angels and ascended beings are going to help usher you through that visioning. Your ancestors, creating a space for your ancestors in a sacred space or altar. Sterilite, the stone, and white buffalo calf woman, they're all ushering you back into your heart. And then when you take that step forward, you are taking that step forward in love and peace. It will change everything about your path if you can get right about that. And that's the spread for the day. Happy Saturday. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you.